Everybody, it's another My Little Pony Talk To, where I talk about My Little Pony, and I want to hear what you guys have to say. Sorry guys, this is Sunday. I wasn't here on Saturday to make this video. It's Sunday. On Saturday, I was trick-or-treating with my family, and I'm doing it today because I didn't do it yesterday. Hold on a second. That's better. Now, this My Little Pony Talk To it's Halloween based, about Fluttershy going out on Nightmare Night. Now listen to this, guys. Oh yeah, I got a wig on. It's not real, it's a wig. But yeah, this one's about when Fluttershy finally conquers one of her fears, which is Nightmare Night, going out on Nightmare Night. You know, it's scary. It's pretty much Halloween based and stuff like that. And I just wanted you guys to know that. And this one's when she scares her friends with her own Halloween house. Now this is good, guys. See, this is when when it first came on, Fluttershy was hiding in her house. She had her animal friends with her, which she was gonna spend Nightmare Night hiding under her bed on Nightmare Night. Well, it seems that she had tons of stuff under the bed, but Angel, you know, the rabbit Angel, you know, it's always mean to Fluttershy, even though she's always good to him. He wanted some carrots, and then she started freaking out because she had to go out on Nightmare Night. But she did. Cautiously, but she did. Then she came up to Big Mac and Granny Smith, which Granny Smith done her really wrong. She started scaring her and telling her about, see, this is what's going on. See, Granny Smith is having a corn maze for Nightmare Night. You know, they're walking through a corn maze, you know, and there's going to be scary stuff going on. Yeah. I guess you could call that kind of ironic, I guess. But I thought the apples only had, it's called apple, they have apple farm. It's an apple farm. So why would they have a corn maze? That's new to me, because I've never seen them have corn on the apple farm. Well, this is what's going on. Excuse me. Granny Smith scares Fluttershy. I mean, telling her all about the maze. Well, telling her about the maze. And she wanted some hay because she didn't stock up on food to hide from Nightmare Night. Well, and this is the messed up part. Guys, you have to agree with me. If you watch this episode, you have to agree with me. What Granny Smith done to Fluttershy, scaring her, that was kind of messed up. And Big Mac was there. Big Mac could have stopped her, and he didn't even do anything. That was kind of messed up too. And I am a Big Mac fan. I am. Big Mac's cool. He's a cool pony, but he could have done something to stop her. So Fluttershy ran off screaming. Don't blame her. And the weird thing is, Granny Smith did something with both her eyes. She needs to go get that checked. But she started running. Then she wanted to go to Twilight's castle and see if Twilight had any food to give her so she could go back just fully on hiding from Nightmare Night, which, if I could be trapped in that world, I would do Nightmare Night with the main six. I mean, I wouldn't even think about it. If they want me to do Nightmare Night, I'll just gladly say yes. But that's just me. But okay. She went to Twilight's castle. And this is where Spike had a costume on. It was a two-headed dragon. See, there was Spike's head, and then there was the costume dragon head that he made. I don't know what that's supposed to be about. I guess he was some kind of two-headed dragon. Scared Fluttershy, but then she knew it was a costume. It's all that. And then Spike wanted her to go out on Nightmare Night because it'll make her friends happy that she'll be out there on Nightmare Night. Well, she did. She thought about it, and she did. She came up to her friends. With her friends, on this time, their friends, I guess they were doing some scary stories. And then they saw Fluttershy coming in, and then, you know, pretty much, I'm thinking, what is Fluttershy doing out here on Nightmare Night? Because it's the most scariest time of the year is Nightmare Night. And that's what she's done, I guess. And here's the part where she said she was going to join Nightmare Night. With all her friends, they were happy that she was on Nightmare Night. They were happy. That is true. And Fluttershy wasn't pretty much about it, per se. But this is what she pretty much had to say about it, that she was going to do it. She wants to spend this Nightmare Night with her friends, so she's going to go ahead and do it. Okay, here comes the part where Rarity. Well, they went to Rarities to find a costume, which she wanted her to get on different costumes, and then Fluttershy kept making up stuff like, the mask, what if the mask, what if I want to look left and right? I can't see it. And then Rarities said some stuff, said, well, I can see how your vision can be kind of messed up wearing a mask. And, so, there was, you know, when Fluttershy turned into a Fleur bat, when she was a vampire fruit bat, she had a costume like that, and Rarity didn't like that. They already had one time. They ain't gonna do it again. I wouldn't blame them. Well, they're trying to find a costume. And here's the messed up part. See, Rarity was dressed up as a mer pony, like a mermaid, but it's a mer pony. And every time she turned, her tail slapped Fluttershy in the face, which is kind of messed up, guys. You gotta. I'm telling you, you have to know that. It's kind of messed up. I mean, she done it twice. I mean, that's messed up. Well, she did get a costume, but it was just a plain black dress. Fluttershy had a plain black dress on, so everything. Oh, and here's what the main six are like. This is what their costumes were on Nightmare Night. Twilight was, I guess, a guard, would be like a royal guard. And Applejack was cute. She was dressed up as, I guess, the Cowardly Lion. Pinkie Pie was dressed up as in an 80s costume, like 80s, you know, disco and stuff like that. Rainbow Dash was dressed up as a space pony, like from space. Yeah, it was pretty good. And I already told you what Spike looked like, two-headed dragon. Yeah, that's what he was. So, you know, they all went to Pinkie Pie's place, and they all had fun and stuff. And Fluttershy kept coming with all these games. You know, it's pin the tail on the donkey for us, but in this one it was pin the horn on Nightmare Moon, which it was Fluttershy's turn, and she said she didn't want to do it really because she said she was blinded. How can I find out if someone pony sneaks up on me? So they didn't do that for Fluttershy. Then they were going to bob for apples. Then she said, she was doing a reason not to bob for apples, which I've never really bobbed for apples. I think that'd be quite fun. She came up and she didn't do that, and then then Pinkie Pie made party bags for all her friends, have faces on it, and then there she goes again, doing the same thing she's done before, coming up with an excuse. What if I get a piece of taffy and I can't scream for help? Pinkie Pie just grabs the bag and pulls it right off and said, she said, I'm just ruining the fun for you guys. Like, Pinkie Pie said, you're not ruining all the fun. Then Rainbow Dash was going to say something. Thank goodness Twilight threw a piece of candy at her, and she didn't say anything. Rainbow Dash can be snobby, but I still like her. She's one of the main six. I like her. And this is where Twilight